Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Strike. I'm your general manager, Johnny Von Hollywood, and joined with me tonight is, of course, Rod Kip. Hello, welcome in,
Hi.
Mr. Crowd Pleaser. We are kicking off tonight's show with a women's Scary Box qualifier. Lilianna versus Elektra Rose. Rod Kip, you know Elektra Rose.
I do. Jey Keo keeps sending me messages about her.
Oh, if she's single?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Don't forget, down in the description below, the link to our Discord server where a lot of chaos reigns over in the Shockwave Sports Discord server. But we are on the road to Mayhem 3. Only 2 weeks away, Rod.
2 weeks away.
And we have the scary boxes up for grabs. How do you feel about scary boxes?
Like the
Thoughts,
YouTube?
Rod Kip?
Or
no, scare.
okay.
The ShockWrestling cash-in. I don't care about the Scary Box channel. Jeez Louise. Lilianna making her way down to compete to get into the Scary Box match. Yes, Rod Kip, as an avid wrestling fan that is yourself, how do you feel about cash-in boxes in general?
I feel like... does the one from AEW count as it or no?
I mean, it's a contract.
I hated that one. I watched it with you guys.
It's a shame. It's a shame I brought that up. All 3 episodes I have just been on. Lilianna versus Elektra Rose.
He lost.
Here we go. Who do you think's going to win this match tonight, though, Rod Kip?
I know Lilianna's good, but I got to go with the people I know, and so I'm going to just go with the Elektra Rose.
Well, last time you went with the people you know. Lotta interfered in Animus and Nicole Fox's relationship.
Scoundrel. The both of them.
Don't forget, tonight we have a huge match as our main event later on, but we are setting up for Mayhem 3. Tons of titles on the line. 2-night event, April 12th and 13th. And, of course, 3 Scary Box matches.
3?
Lilianna at the top rope. Yeah, 3. The Monday Night Cost Scary Box, the Friday Night Strike Scary Box, and the Women's Scary Box.
You think if I had asked Ace, he would have put me in the ladder match?
Probably, because he gives you everything. Into some more Fist of Fury here by Lilianna into a newer competitor. Now, speaking of new competitors, Rod, we will have ShockWrestling's opening act, the pre-show to Mayhem on April 12th.
Am I going to be on that? I think I asked this last time.
Rumor has it that you'll be on that.
Okay.
Did you like that pause, or I didn't feel any excitement emanate from you?
I was just wondering because I wanted to be on that, and I was trying to hint at it.
Elektra Rose with a stomp there onto Lilianna. So you want to be on it, even though it's probably going to be in the booth with me.
With me. You're in the booth with
Lilianna and Elektra Rose thrown into the ropes. Takedown there. Swift kick. Lilianna on the ground as Elektra Rose looking like she wants to take a long
She won't make that.
No! Unable to achieve the splash here tonight.
That's not how you make waves.
Now our main event is huge. Oh, into a cover here by Elektra Rose. This could be it to end the match. No. Before Mayhem, we are putting everything on the line. Big H versus Dexter Jettster for the ShockWrestling Shockwave Global Championship.
Woo.
As our main event here tonight. Dexter Jettster has been wreaking chaos. As Lilianna goes for a cover on Elektra Rose, the ticket to Mayhem 3, and she does it here tonight.
Whoa. I picked wrong again, I guess.
Well, you're not good at your picks. Speaking of picks, I will have my Scary Box picks announcement later on tonight. But congratulations to Lilianna
I suppose. Good job, Lilianna.
What? Break it? What? Somebody's hacking our feed, Rodkip. Oh my.
Jaiden. The hero.
Jaiden?
The star-spangled savior. The poster boy of the blockbuster division. The lead role in Nutcrackers, a film that should have been art. That was art. Until the fingerprints of corruption smeared the lens. Directed by my own partner, Nikki Fox, a man that wanted to make a fun movie with his so-called best friend. Similar vibes to what this place used to look like when I was in the booth, keeping you all entertained every week. We all had these innocent ideas that filled our hearts with joy. And what did Johnny Von Hollywood do? He turned it into propaganda. He took you, Jaiden, an actor, an athlete, a vessel, and injected you with red, white, and blue steroids. He wrapped you in a flag and paraded you like a toy. But you're not a hero. You're not even real. You're a script. And that championship you clutched so tight, the so-called blockbuster world title, that belt was once called the Star Wars Championship. A symbol of myself and Ace's success. A symbol of legacy. It represented everything this place used to be. Before Shockwave Studios. Before the Yes Men, before the shallow echoes of nostalgia. I won that title at Final Countdown 3 in 2020. Go check the record books, kid. I stood in that ring, not for me, but for what WWE meant to the misfits, the shit posters, the real fans. And then I vacated it because I believed in the next generation. But now I see. Management doesn't want the future. They want puppets. They want the Shockwave Studios Soy Boys and John Von Hollywood reboots. They want heroes they can market, not actually talent who work hard. So here it is. No riddles, no games. I want the Blockbuster World Championship, and I want you, Jaiden, one-on-one at Mayhem 3. This division used to mean something. That title used to mean something. And I promise you, when I beat you, when I strip that fake patriotic gimmick, when I lift that belt high once again, I will restore the legacy. I will save this company. I will cleanse ShockWrestling of its disease.
Oh my goodness.
And if that means taking down every rewrite and retcon that they try to throw at us, so be it. This is not some comeback story. This is the cure.
This is disgusting, is what this is. But I will make it official, because my champion Jaiden will not take that. At Mayhem 3, Jaiden versus Paploo. As, oh my god, Animus is attacking Jey Keo down on the Friday Night Strike stage. Rodkip, how could you let this happen?
Me? You know what? Maybe
you heard me.
Maybe I did do something. Well, okay.
I can't believe he is getting brought out by Animus here tonight. Now, we saw some chaos over on Monday Night Raw just a few days ago. Animus seems to want to bring the chaos here tonight on Friday Night Strike, as you will, of course. Let's see what Animus is doing against the Chaos Champion, Jey Keo. Of course, it's our 24/7 title.
So it is.
What were you gonna say, Rodkip?
I was gonna ask if this was for the belt, but you kind of answered.
Well,
that
I mean, technically,
it's always on the line.
As long as
yes.
the refs, as the refs, you know, I don't know what Animus's plan is here, but brutalizing Jey Keo must have been doing it backstage during that Paploo interruption, and of course that breaking news here. All right, we'll give Animus credit for being a little smart here tonight on Friday Night Strike.
Just this one time.
Animus is commanding the ref to follow him back to the ring. I don't know what he wants here. The ref is following him.
Steps. That's what he wants. He wants to be taller.
Look how bloodied and beaten Jey Keo is as he's running in for revenge. Animus is yelling at the ref to... Hey, this is the match, baby. We're going for it here tonight. At the Chaos Championship on the line. Animus throwing Jey Keo in.
Get up, Jey. You can't be on the floor.
The ref looking a little confused. Animus yelling at the ref saying, here it comes. Animus picking up the steel steps Oh,
Oh.
right to the head of Jey Keo.
Now hit the ref. I was joking.
Rod Kip.
I was joking.
Animus, here he goes, setting up for the curb stomp. Taking Jey Keo down. Animus demanding the ref to count.
If I was a ref, I wouldn't have counted.
Into a cover. 1, 2, 3.
See?
No!
I told you.
A 2 count. A 2 count by Jey Keo and Animus. Jey Keo's back on his feet,
So
keeping the Chaos Championship
Another
alive.
curb stomp.
Another curb stomp.
Okay, maybe he won't get out of this one.
Animus isn't done, Rod Kip.
Oh.
Climbing up top,
I
the
would've
broken
been
wing flies again. Big splash onto Jey Keo. Into a cover here tonight. 1,
2.
2, 3. I can't believe it.
I would
Chaos
say, I would
on
say this
Friday
is
Night
cheating,
Strike.
This is the norm, I guess.
That's what the Chaos Championship is all about. Animus sneaking his way in after the huge announcement of Jaiden versus Paploo at Mayhem 3, live April 12th and 13th. We have a new Chaos Champion here in Shock Wrestling. I love that the replay's just Animus. Brutalizing Jey Keo with the steel chair. Jey Keo didn't deserve this. But is it officially the year of Animus? Is he on the up and up, Rod Kip?
It becomes now. It's the start of the year of Animus now. In the middle.
Yeah. Hey, we still got plenty of months left. We got huge events just around the corner. We're still in the, the first half of the year.
Okay, we're in the first
Holy
half.
replays.
Okay. That's a lot of replays for just Animus.
Oh my goodness. Maybe this didn't need to be this long of an episode. I know, just for Animus. How rude. Congratulations to Animus, the Chaos Champion. No words, Rod?
No. Not for me,
Wow,
at least.
you wasted all of them during the replay, I guess. This guy, this cheater.
It's not cheating. It's normal. It's the chaos.
You know what, though? I was referring to his relationship with Nicole Fox.
Oh, true. He is the cheater then.
Animus celebrating like it's a world championship
Do
he
you
just
think,
won.
Animus only dates the tall ones?
Probably. Congratulations, Animus, on winning the Chaos Championship tonight. Lots of things going on this road to Mayhem. Less than 2 weeks away, Rod.
Almost there.
But we have another Scary Box qualifier. Tia Quinn versus Himiko.
More women.
Now, don't... what? Rod? Did you... You settle down over there.
I'm just saying.
And don't forget, later on tonight, I will be announcing who will be participating for the Strike Scary Box match, because I am making it JVH's picks here tonight on Friday Night Strike. As Himiko makes her way down,
Himiko.
I assume this is going to be your pick.
Yeah.
Now, what can you tell me about Himiko?
She hails from Japan. They do this little community neighborhood watch thing, and she just donned a superhero
I thought you were gonna go into LARPing or something.
No, it's not LARPing. And I mean, in her eyes, it is.
Tia Quinn making her way in, losing that European Championship to Danielle at Dragon's Den.
If I was Tia
Of
Quinn,
course.
I wouldn't have lost it.
Okay. I don't know. I think Danielle could kick your ass, Rod Kip.
Yeah, but if I was Tia Quinn, I wouldn't have lost. I'm not talking about
but
me.
I think Danielle could kick your ass, Rod Kip.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Remember, you're talking to the boss here, pal.
The boss.
Just as much as Ace could put you in that scary box he won so badly, I could freaking put you against Danielle.
Why would you do that?
so that she can kick your ass.
What did I do?
Tia Quinn is here, ready for a shot at the scary box. Maybe one of the girls will cash in on your so far so good title.
Is that allowed?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm in charge. Yes, I'll make it be allowed.
You'll make it be allowed? Okay.
Don't challenge me, Rod Kip, on my own show.
I was just asking.
Why aren't you ever on Monday Night Raw? Because Ace doesn't actually like you. I've been saying it for months.
He loves me.
That's a lie, Rod Kip.
No.
Himiko versus Tia Quinn. Tia wrapping up Himiko in the center of the ring. Now, what do you think Himiko's got here against Tia Quinn tonight? What moves do you think she'll be able to pull? Roll up.
I feel like she definitely has the agility side of this.
More of a high flyer compared to Tia Quinn. Tia Quinn, more punches here on to Himiko.
But, you know, high flying doesn't work if you're constantly going around. So, Himiko, you need to get up, and you need to get up now.
Nice fist to the face of Himiko. Looking a bit one-sided early on in tonight's match.
That's what it's
I believe this is the...
But there's can always be a
No, it's not. I was going to say it's the final Scary Box qualifier. It's not. Next week it is.
Next week.
Yeah. Oh!
You don't sound happy about that.
Well, I was reading... Shut up. Tia Quinn. Into a cover here by Tia Quinn. Kick out by Himiko. Speaking of Scary Box matches, you and your bitch-ass best friend, quotes, Ace, jab just goes straight through to the Scary Box. He was more of a pick than any of my picks tonight.
If you think about it, Jab would have won anyways, so what's the point?
You say that. Who would have jabbed? So why didn't he put you in the Scary Box? He put his once sworn enemy Jab in the Scary Box instead of you, Rod Kip?
Hey, it was more of a favor than anything.
Wow, whatever. Oh, just like the CM Punk thing. Ha! You're funny, Rod Kip. You're funny.
It was a favor.
Idiot. Himiko throwing Tia Quinn into the ropes, back and forth here by both competitors. Nice
You're
kick.
saying all that, but when we see your picks, we'll talk about it then.
Are you threatening me, Rod Kip?
Am I in trouble if I say yes?
Show? Yes.
Then yes.
You know, us having a lack of security makes this hard for me to just dispose you out of the booth. Hopefully we'll have some changes around Mayhem season. Himiko still beating up Tia Quinn on the outside. Stomp to the arm there.
The security wouldn't be able to stop me anyways.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
You could thank Sully for the lack of security from Friday Night Strike. Invaded Caw this past Monday.
Did that mean
Tia
they
Quinn,
didn't come back?
Feast your eyes by Tia Quinn. Doing a little dance.
Are you sure?
Wins by count out.
Does that count?
Yes, it does.
You're not happy about that?
No, because Rod Kip, Tia Quinn makes her way into the Scary Box for Mayhem 3 next week. Congratulations to Tia Quinn. As we move on here tonight, Rod Kip, busy night ahead of us.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Tia Quinn on a win tonight against Himiko to go to the Scary Box at Mayhem. But Rod Kip, there's something I need to discuss to the great folks at home about a different former Blockbuster World Champion.
Ooh.
So I'm going to head down to the ring.
You're going to leave me here?
Well, I hope you can commentate by yourself, pal. Good luck.
That doesn't sound like an idea. Anytime we're running, or jogging, or sprinting. And Nutcracker is a good movie. You guys should watch it. We just heard about it earlier from listener Paploo.
Oh, how the mighty media fall flat on their faces when they try to box with the ruler of controversy, the sultan of spectacle, the maestro of manipulation himself, Johnny Von Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trolls behind your keyboards and washed-up bloggers, welcome to Friday Night Strike. And tonight, I bring you a little truth. You see, there's a cute little article making the rounds from a third-rate gossip dump that calls itself Rodkip News.
Oh, that's me.
They think they've struck gold. They think they've got me. They say I had footage of the so-called Blockbuster Championship controversy, that Indiana Jones didn't tap, that I told the referee to ring that bell, that I manipulated the camera angles like this is some kind of Hollywood heist movie.
Your name is
And the man behind this little fairy tale, the man leaking this supposed inside scoop, oh, I was shocked. I was appalled. And I was heartbroken. Because it wasn't a wrestler. It wasn't a journalist. No, it was someone I thought I could trust. Jim Pickens, get your lying ass out here. Ah, there he is, James Pickens, the floor director of ShockWrestling, the man I once trusted to keep the ship running smoothly. You know, I treated you like family. Thought you were one of the good ones. You've got a wife, 2 kids, a dog named Buster. I even sent you that gift card when your kid made honor roll. Did you spend it on ice cream, Jim? Did you? Don't even try to speak to me. You know what hurts the most, Jimmy? It's not the lies. It's not the betrayal. It's the delusion. You told Rodkip News that I rigged a match. You said I faked camera angles. You whispered to the world that you had morals. But you know what you really wanted, Jim? You wanted to be a star. You thought maybe if you stirred the pot, someone would say, wow, Jim Pickens is brave. Jim Pickens is a hero. You dream of gold, don't you, Jim? You dream of hearing your name called in that ring at Mayhem. But let me tell you something, sport. You will never be a champion. Not here. Not in your dreams. Not any timeline that exists in the multiverse. I once wanted you to be the Blockbuster champion. And now look, we have Paploo and Jaiden I have to deal with. This is your championship moment, Jim. This is it. You're fired, Jim Pickens.
On the spot? Just like that?
Not just from ShockWrestling. Not just from the broadcast team. But from Strike. From Caw. From the Von Hollywood Empire. I will erase you from history itself. Security, get this rat out of my building. Take him to the parking lot and make sure he doesn't even steal a paper towel on the way out. Put him down.
Not even the 2-ply?
Let this be a lesson to anyone who thinks they can throw dirt on the Hollywood name. You will be written right out of my script.
Oh. The 2 kids and the dog Buster. Oh! Okay, you went too far. You can't do that.
You piece of shit. Leave!
Yeah, I can't believe it. Just like that. Does he get a severance package? I didn't expect this. I really didn't. Oh! JVH, you might want to look behind you. Oh! Me personally. You deserve this, actually. And Indiana Jones is here beating up JVH. I don't know. his finishers. And with the tombstone pile driver on the general manager of Strike. This is unprecedented. I hope I said that word right.
Rod Kip.
Yes. I'm sorry.
You didn't come out and help me.
Was I supposed to? You told me to stay in the booth.
Look, you know what? I will take on Indiana Jones at Mayhem 3. And if I win, he's fired too. I'm fired up, Rod.
You're fired up and fiery.
You might be next. Settle down over there, boy.
I'm gonna have to talk to Ace about that threat.
You have to talk to Ace about that threat. Look who it is.
Oh.
Nothing for Rod Kip there as the mean Raven
I was like confused.
with the new nest it comes out. Your former friend seems to have gone a different route.
Friends.
Well, it seems like he ditched Warp and Tenacious Lee and has gained AV and Talon over here.
So he just made a new nest?
I get
What
he
happened
called
with
it
the
the
old
new
one?
How original. Well, Rod Kip, I hate to tell you. So, when it's the end of winter and the nests in the south typically fall apart when the birds leave, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, the new nest is here in a match tonight against Tundra Leaf and Echo.
Well, I hope Tundra Leaf wins. He needs one right now.
Tundra Leaf. Yes, was just beaten up by Mooch on Monday Night Call, where Ace announced the big match, Herman versus Mooch.
I'm excited for that one.
At Mayhem 3. Now, this new nest seems to have flown in at the proper time here in the Shock Wrestling universe.
I don't know these guys.
Well, AV going after Tundra Leaf immediately.
And then, what was the other one? Talon?
Talon.
Like, the bird claw foot thing?
Yeah, or if you want, the Batman villain.
The Raven's not that
right.
cool.
Tundra Leaf with
he's not that cool to do something like that.
AV back and forth with Tundra Leaf here. Oh! Still! Look at this! Have you ever seen a bird fight with a leaf?
No, but maybe like a smaller bird wouldn't? Like a hummingbird?
Back and forth here, picking up Tundra Leaf, throwing him against the ropes.
The Raven's gonna get a person called the hummingbird.
That sounds kind of lame for a wrestler. As Talon is tagged in,
I
going
guess.
after the Tundra Leaf for his turn now. Oh! Looked like he was going for some type of pile driver, but the reversal by Tundra Leaf to take him down with the clothesline, picking him right back up, going after the Talon here, taking him down and yanking on his head.
Leaf, right?
Yeah, I mean,
okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page for one thing.
Well, now we're both rooting for Echo, it seems, as he's tagged in to go after Talon.
Have to.
Whoa! Wild type of cutter there to take down the Talon. Going after the legs. Some type of submission here. Will Talon tap? It's the place you gotta have him, away from the ropes.
Yeah.
Oh! Quick takedown by the Echo into a pin. Could this be it? Stopped by AV. Of course, we saw Echo try his best to take on Beacon. Echo is stalking the Raven. Oh, trying to get the crowd on his side, which I don't know how the crowd necessarily feels about the Raven currently in general. Talon lying on the ground.
I don't think he has to try that hard.
Echo getting picked up by AV. Oh, knee to the back of the neck.
He did it for the fans, but we all know he did it for himself.
Yes, I completely agree and see that as well, Rod Kip. And he's made it known. He admitted to it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he could have at least lined that.
1, 2. Stopped by Echo. I guess he could have, but I don't know how that would have benefited him.
I mean, he tried to explode someone.
Styles
no
clash
when
by
you find
AV.
out, it's still gonna be bad.
This could be it to put them away. No! Tundra Leaf able to squeeze his way out of it.
It's not Autumn.
AV picking him back up again.
Wait, what's going
Oh,
on?
Talon.
What are you
Looking
doing?
for something to do here. Running around the ring.
Ring around a Rosie.
Oh! Slamming Echo's face against the hardest part of the ring,
Alright,
then sending him
well.
into the barricade.
Well, you can't do that. Go back to your corner. Hurry up.
This new nest is kind of lame.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because there's like better choices of words.
Oh! Drop kick by AV. Trying to get the crowd on his side. Seems kind of mixed. Tundra Leaf has been getting quite the fan base recently since he's joined. Taken back down by AV once again here tonight on Friday Night Strike.
But I still have faith in him.
I'm glad you do, because
I like.
he's not looking too hot in tonight's match.
Well, he shouldn't be. He is from the Tundra. It's typical.
Another drop kick there by AV. It's a good point, Rodkip. Echo looking for the tag. AV climbing back up top. Raven telling his new birds to keep their flight going.
He hit him with the headbutt. No one wins in that.
I think he caused them to bleed there too. Echo
Wait.
begging for the tag.
Wait, who's
Styles clash again.
Oh, here goes Echo to get his get back.
AV with the pin on Tundra Leaf.
Yeah, Echo messed
Ridiculous. Talon and AV, the new nest with this lame bird, the Raven. The Raven, will it be his time to finish his story at Mayhem 3?
I hope.
Raven versus Robert versus Nicholas for the Shock Wrestling World Championship. It's going to be huge.
I can't wait though. I cannot wait to see him once again squander an opportunity.
Harsh words by Rodkip, the former friend of the Raven. But tonight I heard that we are finally seeing some action between the Kaiva family and the Clique. Yes, Andre pinning Roberts is here tonight.
When was the
A
last
real
time we seen
superstar.
The Kaiva family?
Like,
But besides
well,
their attack, like I meant in the ring.
I mean, ever since they were taken out, we haven't seen them.
Okay.
So well over a month ago.
Alright.
As the whole Kaiva family is here. Of course, led by Kong Kaiva.
I don't like these.
I believe you don't like them.
The wolves.
So you're not a wolf girl? Are you a horse girl?
What? What are you asking me?
You heard me.
I did. That's the issue. What does that mean?
Are you gonna start barking at me in the booth?
Arf, arf, arf? I guess. No. What does that mean? Wolf girl or horse girl? What does that mean?
Now, I'm reading the notes here, and I believe that this is a new Kaiva family member. Ali Haku.
They just have more?
It's relatable to something else, isn't it?
How big does it have to get till there's enough?
Germ did report, of course, that Jey Keo, very sadly, this I think is the first time this has actually officially happened. Under my reign, Jey Keo is no longer going to be wrestling, as he had suffered a career-ending injury.
So he's just here.
Very sad. Because of the Clique, the attack by the Clique, of course, Rodkip. Jordan making his way down with Andre.
So they took
Jordan with the Jordan logo, I guess. But that's why we have Ali Haku
I see. Okay, so they just have people in the back line
on
to fill
standby.
up. Yeah, on standby.
I hate to ask you a stupid question like this, Rod
I love
Kip, but
stupid questions.
you have watched real wrestling recently, right?
Wrestling. No, I'm not. What was the last thing I watched? It was something with you guys. I'm starting to still
that's
feel like it
even
was that.
worse.
I'm starting to feel like it was still that contract match from AEW.
The last thing you watched with us was AEW,
Yeah, I think
which we
it
mostly
was.
only watch the AEW pay-per-views. So
Yeah.
I get, you know. All right. Look, all right. Ali Haku
Uh-huh.
versus Andre Pinning Roberts.
First
Who you
time.
got tonight?
Well, I don't like Andre. So, I guess
Former Shockwave Global Champion.
doesn't mean to.
What the? Hold on. That is the most. You've never held a world championship.
Not yet.
Not yet. Mr. doesn't have a mayhem match.
I don't have a mayhem match. I get to relax.
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I haven't looked.
Well, I wasn't told.
Good.
I
Don't
hope
show up. I'd rather you not be there.
I'll show up. I'll find a way.
Oh my god. Especially if you show up to opening act. Ah!
Yes, that's exactly. That's why I show up. I'm gonna be part of that, whether you like it or not. I'll just show up.
Andre suplex there onto Ali Haku. Now,
Haku.
of course, we've seen the Kaiva family all act before and all attack before.
Yes, we have. On numerous accounts.
Oh! Into a cover here. One.
So which is your favorite
Oh.
Kaiva, if you had to pick?
That is like picking children, but if I had to pick, I think it's Tono Haku.
Why are you picking children?
Like picking my favorite child?
Oh, okay. That's what I was hoping you were talking
Rod Kip, settle down.
Anyways, I like
We got a long time left in this show.
Yeah, you're stuck with me.
Ali telling Andre to get up. Oh, nice takedown. Going after his neck. Andre lying in the center of the ring.
I
The
don't
thing
know.
he does best.
What? What was he doing? I was gonna say, I feel like he should go for his legs. Go for
Cross
his legs. Go for his
ropes
arms.
into a cover here on Andre Pinning Roberts. That's it.
Oh.
Putting him away.
Well, I guess that works too. Just
Well, you know, it happens.
Why? They act like they did the work. They
You know
did
what
nothing.
we need to do? Listen. Apparently, I'm.
A disband match. The loser.
I just got.
disband.
Hold on. I
Okay.
just got a message. Andre wants some time. He wants some TV time next week.
Are you gonna give it to him? You can say no.
I'll give it to him.
No. Guess Andre gets whatever he wants.
Well, you know who else get whatever they want?
Me.
The British wrestling invasion is here tonight. It is time for Davo versus Codebreaker. Now you may be going,
Oh.
wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
Yes.
I really was.
Both of them would like a shot at Perkin, so
Why are
they
they
want to
fighting
have
against
a
each other?
respectful match with each other. And this is what me and Ace were talking about just this previous Monday night call, which I'm sure you all watched, Rod Kip.
I watched it. Relax.
All right. As me and Ace were discussing what's really going on with the BWI, can we tell? What's the gist of the situation? And like I've said, over on Friday Night Strike, we of course experienced Davo, saying the Davo edition of the BWI, and Codebreaker siding with him for that. But Codebreaker and Davo came into this universe together, so it's quite not frequently do we see these two face off in a match, both of them wanting a shot at Perkin.
Is this not the first time?
That Davo and Codebreaker have faced off?
Yeah.
I don't think they faced off before.
Yeah, this would be the first time. Why they?
You made me second guess myself, Rodkip. Why do you do this? It was the way you said it.
You second guess yourself. I'm just asking questions.
Rodkip, who is your pick to win in tonight's match?
I'm gonna go with my old rival, Davo.
Good pick.
Is
Codebreaker, boxing champion. Right? I mean,
is that
big into that
make
now.
him do at this point is he's only boxing.
Oh, so you think him boxing is him kind of taking a step back because he might not nearly be as good in the ring as some of our other competitors?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what you guys booked. You're saying it, not me.
You know, I thought that was such a good volley of commentary back and forth, and you immediately ruined it, Ron.
What?
I can't stand this guy.
Then sit down.
God damn you. KO'd Breaker is here. Got a weight belt on, it looks like. I like.
Oh, friendly match.
Oh,
they're homies.
Yes, a respectful handshake
I really
kick off the match here tonight.
I really thought this was like the signs of an implosion within each other.
Tie up here by Davo against Codebreaker into the ropes. Ref telling him to back off. Nice kicks.
The ref had to remind them that they're friends.
Oh! Powerbomb there by Dave O. Stomp there. Yeah, and like we've said recently, of course, we've seen more boxing matches out of Codebreaker than regular matches. So with this quick roll-up, could he have put Dave away? No! A back and forth by both competitors. Not on one count on to a Codebreaker. Davo springing from the second rope but missing. Is something wrong with the ropes tonight? Dude, they seem loose. I feel like a lot of our competitors have missed shots.
Did you make a quality check?
Well, we're gonna have to. Maybe it's because, you know, we're already so deep into the show. The ropes aren't used to running for 2 hours long every week. You know, that was a joke, Rodkin.
Okay.
Davo going after Codebreaker's arm now. Classic BWI style. Trying to break those fingers probably. But this is allegedly a friendly match. There's a lot of kicks for a friendly match.
You can't punch if your fingers are broken.
So, Rodkip, would you say that if you and Ace were to have a match together and it were to be a, quote, friendly match, would you throw any jabs or kicks at the guy?
I'm trying to win.
Oh, all right. Rodkip laying it down that if he were to have a, quote, friendly match ever with some crowd pleasers, it seems that he would go for the win.
You had to go all out.
You'd go for the shoot win. I know who you are. Settle down over there.
What?
You're like the Charlotte Flair of Shock Wrestling. Yeah, I said it.
I'm not a
Back and forth, classic pub brawling style here by both British Wrestling Invasion members. Who will get the shot to face Perkin, Davo or Codebreaker? Davo with a big chop there, pushing Codebreaker towards the ropes.
I like this Codebreaker attire.
I like both their attires here tonight. BWI bringing in the Thunder on Friday Night Strike.
They got the wrestling drip.
Oh my God, Codebreaker with a big choke and then uppercut right into the gut.
He's trying to win. He gets it. They both get it. Like, just because it's friendly
seemed
doesn't
little
mean
hard.
okay,
Whoa!
that's
allowed
not
to do
friendly.
that.
That's not so friendly, actually.
I don't even think that's illegal, Rodkip. I don't think you're allowed to do that in standard wrestling
if you don't get
match.
caught.
All right, I guess I have to see as this allegedly friendly match. Codebreaker is throwing Davo around.
Just said it is not friendly anymore. I'm gonna be cheating.
You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
The pescado.
Now, I'd also assume you wouldn't want to take your competitor to the outside of the ring if you don't want to damage them too much. There might be an actual vengeance here by Codebreaker. And like we've said before, Rodkip, BWI is falling apart. We're all seeing it. They're the only ones denying it.
Denial of river in Egypt.
Oh my God. He just made him bleed. So much for a friendly match. Davo taking him down for the ropes.
This is not friendly. I would not treat my friends like this. At least I wouldn't make them bleed.
Whoa! Roly-poly by Davo into a cover. 1, 2. No, shoulder up by Codebreaker. Not letting it happen here tonight on Friday Night Strike.
No, punch him.
Big splash into a cover. Could this be enough? Could he get it? No! Again, the shoulder is up by Codebreaker, rolling away from Davo as Davo pumps himself back up, going for a spear to take him down to the outside of the ring.
Okay, well...
He's got fight forever chances here.
Are they going to fight forever?
Well, I sure hope not. We still have plenty of matches we got to get to later on in the show.
How many?
We have Adam with another open challenge.
Oh,
of course, we have
I like Adam.
Team Jaiden versus the original Nest, I guess is what we're going to call them.
We should
and
find
then,
a new
of
name.
course, the main event of Dexter Jettster versus Big H. Davo doing some BWI shit, taking taking Codebreaker down.
Couch breaker.
Codebreaker rolling to the outside. Couch breaker, yikes. The ref's arguing with Davo, it seems. Rod Kip as Codebreaker is going back after him. Davo did take out the ref, to be fair, right?
It was an accident.
Oh, Codebreaker right into Dave. Ow.
It's just like the ref looked like she was choking him.
Oh my god, that's just brutal. Rob calls those shoot kicks into a cover here.
Shoot kicks?
That's not too friendly if it's shoot kicks. Now, I'm just getting the weird feeling. Why hasn't Davo pulled out his classic sharpshooter? That tends to put competitors away. That would have felt like it could have been an easy way to put Codebreaker down as he lands the elbow onto Davo.
Maybe Davo told Codebreaker the trick of breaking out.
Oh, that's a good point, Rod Kip. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. It's not an easy one to break out of.
Davo, another dive, or taken down by another dive by Codebreaker as Codebreaker lands some more Fist of Fury onto the face of Dave. Oh, who will get a shot at Perkin. Davo bloodied and beaten here tonight. Codebreaker grabbing his head. No! Davo throwing him over the ropes again. He just loves throwing him to the outside of the ring here tonight. Rod Kip going after the legs. I don't remember why. Sliding back into the ring, Davo. Crowd is cheering for Davo here tonight, Rod Kip. I know that's your pick.
yeah, I was gonna say, I know he's Davo's my pick, but I wouldn't be upset if Codebreaker won. I think it's his time in the spotlight, not Stan's. My bad.
Damn,
it is Codebreaker's
you just
time.
Dissed him. Codebreaker, could it be your time as he hops back into the ring to take on Davo in this friendly bout? Oh my god.
Quote unquote,
oh!
friendly match.
Codebreaker lying there. Davo setting up here, climbing up to the top rope. What are we going to see? Oh, into a cover. Interesting move there. Puts Codebreaker away here tonight.
Well, next time, another day.
Davo getting a shot at Perkin.
Wait, did he already have a shot? Or...
Both wanted a shot at Perkin.
Okay. They should have
Davo
just taken turns. Oh, here.
And Codebreaker.
They're gonna high five it out because they're homies. See?
Friendly handshake by the British Wrestling Invasion Brothers.
Bleed out, but we're still friends at the end.
Rod Kip.
Yeah?
I'm gonna leave you hanging.
Where
Ready?
are you going?
Rod Kip news. What's going on?
Oh, okay. Wait.
Rod Kip, I am sick of you in this news program that you have allegedly created by yourself. bringing up the whole Travell Nova thing. Travell Nova spoke to the Rob Observer and said, "It is insane. I am not on the Mayhem 3 card yet. I won the World Championship in the main event last year. I'm not an overhyped has-been like main event Adam. Will not show up on Strike till JVH gives me a match." What the frickin' hell, Nova?
So are we giving him a match?
Look, we have a lot going on here in Shock Wrestling. Sometimes it's too much to count. Sometimes we don't know what's happening across the Shock Wrestling universe before it's too late.
But he is a draw, is he not?
He is a draw. I agree with that.
So
you know what? If Nova shows up next week, I'll have something for him at Mayhem 3. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If he shows up on the go-home show of Friday Night Strike.
Only if he shows up.
Only if he shows up.
So you better show up.
So, yes. You heard it here first. Nova and audience. Show up next week on the go-home show Friday Night Strike. And we will put you in a Mayhem 3 match.
Does that involve everyone?
No. Rod. As we move on tonight to Adam's Open Challenge. Now, Rodkip, what can you tell me about Adam, the main event?
Well, I know he was a big thorn in your side during the summer. I watched that.
Yes. Yes, he was.
But I like what he's doing here now with the Open Challenge. You never know who's going to walk out that ramp. It's pretty risky.
Who would you... Adam, of course, main evented the first ever Mayhem, but is 0-2 in the Shock Wrestling Mayhem lore.
So he hasn't won?
Correct.
So how is he the main event?
He was beaten by Nikki Fox and Jovan.
I love Nikki Fox.
Oh my god. Of course, this doesn't help the whole crowd pleasers and cure affiliation allegation.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, me?
I can like
jackass.
Fox.
We just saw him earlier tonight standing next to Paploo.
That's fine.
Tyson? Oh my god.
I don't think I know this person.
I don't think I do either. But the challenge has been accepted by a new competitor here at Shock Wrestling, it seems. Right. Tyson.
Do we have like notes on him? Maybe someone left them in your office?
Nope.
Okay. So we're all going blind.
Welcome to Shock Wrestling, Tyson, and good luck against the main event, Adam. But don't forget, we have a real main event tonight. Dexter Jettster versus Big H, Global Championship on the line.
And Dexter Jettster is... Couldn't be me, Adam.
Adam versus Tyson, here we go. Tied up in the center of the ring.
So,
alright, who's your pick to win?
I'm assuming Tyson has the manpower, right? Like, you know,
he is a larger competitor than Adam. Quick roll up here by Tyson. Not even a 1 count. Ref a little slow after getting hit by Animus, of course, earlier, and then Davo.
Yeah. They're putting their bodies on the line. Not just the competitors, but the rest as well. But
that's why you gotta train.
You gotta train. But if I had to choose, I know you asked me, I still haven't given you an answer. I think it would still be an Adam win.
Wow, I'm kind of shocked by that.
Granted, I don't know Tyson's like in-ring ability. I haven't seen him, so maybe it'll be a surprise upset. But Adam has been in the ring longer, as far as I'm concerned. He knows what to do. He did.
Back and forth by both competitors here, trading blows. Adam getting the advantage now against Tyson.
Tyson's asking for more.
Now, there's a lot of factions around the Shock Wrestling universe, Rod.
There's too many for us.
Are you crowd pleasers going... Well, actually, I shouldn't even say this. What I should ask you is the draft coming up May 3rd.
May 3rd?
Are you worried about that at all?
No.
Okay.
I have faith I'll still be on call.
Probably, because I'm not going to pick your ass. You're going to be part of the randomization at the end.
Oh. I hope not.
Because I know sure as shit Ace ain't picking you, brother.
Well, who else would he pick?
Let's see.
What do you mean, let's see? Do you have
Jab.
a list?
Nicholas. I mean, I'm trying. Listen, it's me versus him in the draft. It's our own shows that we're drafting. I have to make sure I get the upper hand. And Tyson is looking like quite the competitor if I want to keep him around on Friday Night Strike.
Yes.
Look at these mind games,
Are
Rocky.
you saying you wouldn't pick me if you had the chance?
You left my show when there wasn't even trade season.
I'm just saying you wouldn't
Ace
pick me
just
back up?
took you. No!
What?
You're literally called a crowd pleaser.
Well, there's no crowd pleasing the strike. Maybe it's about time we had one.
Actually, jackass, there is, because Big H is on strike.
Oh, right. Well, I guess I don't need to come to strike.
Everybody forgets Big H is on strike. He has my championship.
For now.
Of course, Old Ben versus Big H. Night 1, main event of Mayhem 3.
That's not what I meant. I meant like me.
I mean, unless Dexter Jettster beats Big H tonight.
You really think Dexter Jettster is going to be
No,
Big
I
H?
don't. I do not. But, of course, Dexter Jettster and Old Ben have been going at it with Jab and Big H. Tyson getting thrown back into the ring by Adam. Adam climbing into the ropes.
Mr. Dexter.
Old Ben, old buddy.
Alright.
Adam telling him, get up. Look at this.
What if Adam
Cross body.
How would you react? Would that put,
I would be shocked and
would that
say,
put-
man, maybe I should put Tyson on higher up on the
I was about
draft.
to say, would you put him higher on the list?
Well, don't forget, of course, at the beginning of the Shock Wrestling universe 3 years ago, Adam was here since day one and was formerly known as the Unpinnable Adam.
Until you got pinned.
But him and Beacon, of course, had that. They had the same amount of times they had gotten pinned for quite a while here over the past few years, especially when they were in the prophecy. Anyway,
Wait, who pinned Adam?
Tyson roll up here on Adam. No, unable to do it. Missing a leg drop. Going after him with an elbow to the back. Adam going for another cover here tonight. Could this put him away? No.
There's still got some juice. Just a little bit juice.
Look at this. Oh!
Ooh! Now he's looking for more.
Oh, here it is. Crossroads. Adam putting the kid away.
Goodbye,
1, 2, 3. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
He still did a good
I
job.
saw- Tyson did do a fantastic match against the main event Adam here on Friday Night Strike.
Is he still on the
So
list?
congratulations. Maybe. Once again, the draft May 3rd, but before that, April 12th and 13th, Mayhem 3.
Important things.
Adam doesn't have a match yet,
put him in
so
your
I guess we'll have to see.
Calendars.
Rod Kip,
Yes.
I have a very important announcement.
Another one?
It's time for my Strike Scary Box picks,
Oh, finally.
and
You can make fun of
here are the picks, just so you know. Paz, Devil Han, Echo, Dwayne Sharp, Codebreaker, Jey Keo, Aussie Avatar, and Rush Rivera.
Rush.
Now, Rod Kip, I bet you're wondering why I have made all those picks. Apparently, I used a hat to pull some of them out, and that is why we see the likes of Devil Han joining us in the Scary Box ladder match. We haven't seen Devil Han for a while, but I'm sure he is coming back soon. Honestly, the one that has the most going into this match is probably somebody like Paz or even Codebreaker. You also have a bunch of new superstars around the Shock Wrestling universe joining this Scary Box match. So it's up in the air who could win this Scary Box. Whether it be a former champion or a champion on the rise, we will have to see at Mayhem 3. Now, who is your pick to win the Scary Box from that squad?
I'm just gonna go with Jey Keo. I said that wrong.
Not a bad pick. But there you have it, folks. The Strike Scary Box ladder match made official here. 2 weeks until Mayhem 3. Rod Kip,
I'm so excited!
that's what I wanted to hear out of you. As we move on tonight, it is time for Team Jaiden versus the Nest. The real Nest. The OG Nest. The old Nest. Here they come.
That's just gonna
Team
be so
Jaiden.
confusing.
Everyman and Bare Bones Bill. Now, Everyman and you joined Shock Wrestling together.
Yes. Our first
Former
match
tag
was
team
together.
champions. Yes, and former tag team champions.
That, yeah. Both of us outer
And-
rim champions.
Both of you guys were Outer Rim champions.
We went
And
through
now
it.
look at Everyman. He's in much better pastures. You went to the crowd pleasers, which you might as well be with the Cure.
Which is the greener past.
Just spit on you.
Whoa. Don't do that. That's unhygienic.
Now, who do you think's gonna win this match? The good old Team Jaiden, the red, white, and blue running through these guys' veins,
USA.
or these guys? Oh, by the way, Broadcast, I forgot to mention,
Yes.
it's a title match for the Shock Tag Team
Ooh.
Champions. But it's a little themed, if you will. I thought, why not add an element of surprise? You know, these birds are from the nest. Well, I thought. I mean, I really don't understand what's going on, as you brought up.
We don't know.
So when I originally thought of this, I thought it'd be cool to throw them in a ladder match for
Oh.
those tag team titles.
Oh, because they gotta climb. Like a bird and be
Yes.
high up. Okay, I get it.
Beautiful. Proud of you, Rod Kid. You get a gold star.
Thanks.
To my knowledge, the Nest over here seems like they might be in a bit off their game because of the ongoings of what happened last week with the Raven, and of
Well-
course what you've seen earlier with.
Well, like us, we probably don't know their
Yo!
their fate. Oh,
I'm sorry.
wait. I'm sorry. No, you
The
go.
font was different.
It was red.
It was red. Here we go. Tornado ladder is it tornado tag or is
it's a
it just
tornado.
ladder tag?
Nah, it's a
Because,
tornado tag ladder match. You gotta say all of
You
that.
know. Anyway, the Nest may seem off their game a bit because of the ongoings with the Raven. Now, as you are a former friend of the Raven and the Everyman, how do you think the boys Tenaciously and Warp are reacting to this meaner Raven?
Well, if you ask me, it's probably something they didn't sign up for. So, like like I was saying earlier, they don't know what's their fate in this.
Would you have
Team.
ditched the squad as well?
If I would have ditched the squad, didn't I already do that? What kind of question was that?
I meant, you know,
If I
turned heel.
okay.
we all know Ace is in it,
maybe
that's
I
for
would have stayed. Who knows? Well, I guess that's what you're asking me. I guess I would be the one to know.
Warp taking down Barebones Bill off of that ladder.
I'm just saying. They're a little rattled.
Oh, trying to protect himself with the ladder from the Everyman. Now, have you and Everyman talked recently at all? Are you guys more mutual friends now?
Yeah, we talk here and there.
I mean, you as a crowd pleaser have nothing against Team Jaiden.
I don't have nothing against Team Jaiden, no. I'll actively root for them.
But of course, we heard what Paploo said earlier about Jaiden himself, the star of ShockWrestling.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, it's Team Jaiden. You said, didn't you just say you like Nikki Fox?
I
assume that meant you agreed with Paploo.
I just like Nikki Fox.
We gotta stop this. We gotta stop the love for Nikki Fox here, as there's a leg drop by Barebones Bill on it tenaciously. Everyman.
I like
fancy
this
cartwheel
move.
there, and then big
he does
punch.
That. It's just my favorite thing.
I agree, Rodkip.
It's just a good move.
Nobody going after the ladder yet. If I were Team Jaiden, I would.
It's a good moveset. Ain't that right, CM Punk?
Now, Team Jaiden and the Nest over here. Maybe these guys will rebrand as Barebones Bill goes for the title.
Maybe
stopped by Warp though.
Maybe they'll keep like the bird, like what would be called terminology.
They can't, bro.
They could.
I mean, really? Don't we have enough birds?
I'm just saying. What would you rebrand them as? Would they be like just a duo? Would they still be in a group?
All right. This isn't great or anything. I'm not claiming it to be great, but ready? Ready?
I'm listening.
Warp speed.
Okay, I can see it.
Speedly.
Warbly.
Warbly. Wibbly wobbly warbly. I'm sorry, Rock.
No,
you think of a better name.
I can't think of a better one than Warp. Speed.
Then just Warp. Oh. Oh! Taken down again by Barebones Bill. Everyman bringing that ladder in and giving it right to Barebones. Smart teamwork here.
They be teaming.
Oh my God! Everyman just took down tenaciously on the outside of the ring.
He's just the bodyguard at this point. You're just gonna let.
That's a smart move. You gotta keep him protected. Hey, that's what you gotta do.
As champions.
Hey, listen. When you can't grab 2 tag team titles, this is the way you do it. Use it to your advantage. Have Everyman take down the rest of the team, and you're goddamn right. Team Jaiden with the win.
There we go. Imagine if they had taken down both. What would you?
Did that really just happen, Rod? Oh, thank God. I was gonna say.
See,
we're about to not get the celebration.
They walk out as champions, but you know, again, Old Nest, they weren't into it.
Their minds weren't there. Their minds weren't on the game.
They
here
flew.
Tonight.
Their
they were
minds
too busy thinking about the mean Raven. That mean bird. He's like the ugly. He's like the turkey vultures in Snow White.
Is that what we call him now?
Turkey.
We call him Raven now. We call him Turkey Vulture.
The turkey vulture.
Turkey vulture.
Folks, it's time for our main event.
Main event.
Now, this could throw everybody for a loop. If Dexter Jettster wins against Big H.
If.
I guess Old Ben is facing Dexter Jettster at Mayhem 3.
It'd be funny.
Did you just yawn on Friday Night Strike?
It's past a certain amount of time, you know.
I'll break your kneecaps, Rod.
I need those. You can't take them.
Yeah, 2 weeks to Mayhem. How long is it gonna take your legs to heal?
we won't know because they're not going to be broken.
Shockwave Global Champion, Big H, the man who I was proud of for a moment.
Then
Before my heart was broken, Big H officially on the side of the
that
crowd
happens
pleasing.
a lot here, huh?
Listen.
Your heart just gets broken by everyone you admire.
All right, we have a Star Wars character. Right. George Lucas quite literally says,
George Lucas.
I made it for the fans. And why did he leave Star Wars? Because the fans broke his heart. That's all Shock Wrestling
Are
is.
you leaving?
No.
Can I take over?
During the Mayhem 3 pre-show, we will allegedly get a special look at Ace the Face's Revenge of the Sith unauthorized documentary.
We love Ace.
Excited to see how that turns out. Allegedly, I'm helping out on it, but I haven't been asked to do anything.
You'll do something. Well, it's okay.
We've got time before May 4th.
Just a little time. It fits in the schedule.
All right, you settle down over there. If you want to start keeping my calendars for me, I'd highly appreciate it.
I
Crowd
will.
pleaser.
Get back Frankie Stone for all that.
Frankie Stone. Oh, Rodka.
Where'd he go? What'd you do?
You didn't hear about the accident.
Do what?
Him and Jey Keo. All right, you know it's.
No, you gotta say something. You can't.
No,
You can't do that. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger.
Shockwave Global Championship on the
Alright.
line here tonight. Big H versus Dexter Jettster. Now, Rodkip, you've been watching the shows, of course. You've seen what's been going on in the locker room. What can you tell me about what's been previously going on with Dexter Jettster and Old Ben's friendship attacking Big H and Jab?
Cowards.
Bro, I hate that you give me one word. It's like, you know, it's like text and kill us sometimes, man.
What's wrong with one word? It gets the point across.
You're in the commentary booth with me, god damn it.
I guess.
Rodkip recently watched Star Wars.
I watched it with you guys. You guys put me at gunpoint.
How'd you feel about Dexter Jettster?
I'm gonna be honest. I do not remember him.
I hope Ace hears that, and I hope he doesn't let you go to Mayhem 3. Did he really fall asleep during Attack of the Clones?
Did I?
You missed the Yoda fight, you dumb idiot? My leg fell asleep.
I guess we can rewatch it. I don't mind.
I don't want to rewatch Attack of the Clones.
Yes, you do.
Dexter Jettster going for a cover here on Big H. Shockwave Global Championship on the line. You'd think this was the go-home show strike. Oh, Dexter Jettster taking down Big H, running around the ring, pulling a Braun Breaker-style clothesline there. Picking Big H up, the strength of Dexter Jettster.
Can I just say Dex? Because I don't want to say the full name.
You haven't said anything, Rodkip.
Well,
Mister, I fell asleep during Attack of the Clones.
Hearing you just saying Dexter Jettster like several times got real annoying real fast.
Why don't you call the match then, Rodkip?
No, I'm good. You just call him Dex.
Big H with a stomp. Picking up Dexter Jettster.
You're okay, just gonna keep doing that, alright.
Swing and a miss by Big H.
Star Wars fans are the same.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Rodkip, you being at Mayhem 3 is getting shorter and shorter notice.
I know, we're so close to the Mayhem 3. April.
I hope you're able to book your flight.
What do you mean?
Fight forever chances. Big H just throws Dex.
Me a ticket?
No. You just brought up Frankie Stone, and you're like, you're not gonna hand me a ticket? Why don't you make memes for the social medias on Shock Wrestling, Rodkip?
Why are you bringing this up now?
Yeah, I'm shooting. Because if Dexter Jettster beats Big H, I'm gonna lose my mind.
He's not going to lose.
If it's Dexter Jettster versus Old Ben at Mayhem 3 for the Shockwave Global Championship, I will be back in the same situation as I was with the other Blockbuster Championship.
You can put me in the match.
No.
So you just rather him have it?
You're not invited to Mayhem.
Yes, I am. I'm in the booth.
Big boot by Dex. Big H rolling out of the ring. Two giants going at it in our main event here for Friday Night Strike.
The meat match.
Of course, this Big H and Ben match, very important coming up here. If Big H is able to put him down. Yeah, that's why I was bringing it up, Rodka, because, you know, the legacy. Well, you know, Old Ben and Big H have faced off multiple times.
Several times.
Big H always ending up with the win over Old Ben.
Wait, actually? Not even once?
Uh-oh. Drop kick on the Dexter Jettster.
Wait, is this no DQ?
I don't know.
I would go for a ladder.
This is dangerous. We got to be very careful now, Rodkip.
Actually,
Big H has the ladder out. Dexter
actually,
Jettster's head was in between the ladder.
Wasn't counting down. So it might
Oh,
be okay.
that you're right. Letting him bring that ladder into the ring. Big H throwing Dexter Jettster into the barricade, looking for a new weapon here. Uh-oh. Pulling out a table. This is not good.
That means it has to be used.
Big H is here with a vengeance tonight.
What if Big H also lights on fire like last Friday? You know when Sully set the table on fire?
Oh, that was Monday. Yes, Monday.
Oh, Monday. Sorry, my bad.
Yes,
I confused
him
my days.
brutalizing
Sorry,
your friend, the crowd. Your friend, the
no,
crowd
the
pleaser,
blue
the
one.
blue sock.
The blue, not the pink one. The pink one wasn't there.
Wait, are you not friends with the blue sock?
What? Yeah, we're okay.
I said your friend, and you said no, it was the blue one.
What?
Rodkip breaking friendships up here tonight on Friday Night Strike as Dex goes over the ropes.
Table.
Oh!
Eventually.
I don't know. He might not be able to do it. Grabbing a ladder. Big H really setting up the show here as we lead into Mayhem. Only one more Friday Night Strike left.
Just one
Dex
more, guys.
running into the ring.
Since I didn't see where this man's from, is he like a good guy?
He helps Obi-Wan locate the planet of Kamino, where Obi-Wan finds the clones.
Good for him.
He tells Obi-Wan, oh, Jesus. I can't. Obi-Wan brings the dart that Django used to kill Zam Wessel at the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
And then he goes, oh, buddy!
Okay, we might need to rewatch this. I want to see.
There's a cloning facility!
Yeah, we're gonna have to rewatch that. Sorry.
Big H climbing up to the top of the ladder. Is he going to go for it?
Go for it.
Are
What?
you fucking my ass?
Well, look, the ropes, they messed up. They messed up the trajectory.
Dude, and then Dexter starts beating it Big H's ass. What's happening? Oh no.
Oh my god, that ladder. No, it's fine.
Look at this, Dexter Jettster. Back into it. Up on top of Big H.
Guys gonna be like a bonsai drop.
That's called a Vader bomb, Rodkip.
Oh,
I was told that. I didn't know that.
who told you?
The replacement of Jim Pickens.
I was gonna say, because it wasn't Jim Pickens.
Dexter Jettster now setting up Big H for the table, it seems.
That's insane how you already replaced him. Actually, now that we're on it.
What do you mean how I replaced him weeks ago? He hasn't been around for weeks.
Oh. So what is their name?
I don't want them to get attacked like last time Jim Pickens, had gone through some serious moments.
Wait, did he do that?
I just listen.
For safety reasons, we will not be saying
For
that.
safety reasons, their name will be unknown currently.
For now. Alright, we'll do it that way. For now.
We did also have that other random guy in the booth with me last week. Johnny Arkwright.
Why'd you say it random? It's the Johnny
Saying it could
Arkwright.
be him.
Well, now if he gets attacked, we know who to blame. Not me.
Dexter Jettster.
Not him either.
From the top. Oh, through the table. Big H rolling out of the way at the last second. Big H picking him up.
That doesn't count.
Power
He has to get
slam!
on the table.
Into a cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Unable to do it against Dexter Jettster.
He's not dead yet. He still has to identify the darts.
That was dangerous. Dexter's not looking too hot anymore against Big H after that.
Another
Look at Big H
table.
grabbing another table here on Friday Night Strike. Going to set it up right at the end of the stage and the ramp. Okay. Interesting tactic here by Big H. Setting up the ladder now. Dexter going after him.
Now set it aflame.
You in the flames, Rodkip.
I seen it one time and I want it to be used.
That reminds me. I'll tell you later.
Tell me right now.
We are in the midst of our main event here on Friday Night Strike. Shockwave Global Championship on the line.
Okay.
Super
That's how
important
you feel.
match. Dexter Jettster and Big H back into it as Big H throws Dexter Jettster onto the second checkoffs table of the night here in our main event. Look at this. Big H climbing up to the top of the ladder.
We see this happen a lot and it doesn't really work out for the one jumping.
And yeah, this is dangerous. Big H trying again. Lands the splash. Taking Dexter Jettster through the table. This is awesome. Chance erupt here as the Shockwave Global Champion throws the ladder onto Dex.
I guess we'll never know where the clones are now.
This is brutal. This is unbelievable, Rodkip. Big H is out here angry. This is the beast, Big H. This is the old Hagrid that we used to know. Throwing Dexter Jettster back into the center of the ring.
I like this.
It's all this Star Wars wrestling nostalgia, Rodkip. It's all the thoughts coming into his mind as we go into Mayhem 3.
His judgment.
Oh my God!
just
Oh my
seemed
God,
red.
Rodkip! It's the bear hug! The bear hug that almost ended old Ben's career back in 2018! He's going to kill him, Rodkip! He's going to kill
We're not
Dexter
going to
Jettster!
find the clones.
He passed out! He's dead! He's dead!
Wait,
Rodkip!
is this-
Dexter Jettster's dead!
Nope, I guess we're never finding the clones.
We need to call the ambulance! Shockwave Global Champion Big H retains the title here tonight on Friday Night Strike.
Jesus, he's all scratched up and...
Brutal match between him and Dexter Jettster. I don't know. Dexter,
Is he gonna show
he's
up for
getting
anything?
escorted out. He is getting escorted out in an ambulance. Big H retains the title here tonight.
He has
The same moves used on Old Ben back in the day. Is Old Ben ready? Is Old Ben ready for Mayhem 3 live April 12th and 13th here on the Shockwave Sports channel? Shock Wrestling's Mayhem 3. It's going to be huge, Rod Kip. I cannot wait.
See you there.
Yes,
For the
don't
pre-show.
forget our opening act, the pre-show of Shock Wrestling's Mayhem. It's going to be a fun time. We have some special segments and some matches planned for the Shock Wrestling pre-show. Don't forget Monday Night Call every single Monday and Friday Night Strike every single Friday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.